Why can I use my debit card in the US? Your debit card can be used for credit purchases in the US, but ATM cash withdrawals require a PIN. Have you ever wondered why you can't use your debit card in the US the same way you do back home? The short answer is that you can use it, but there are nuances. In the US, your debit card functions slightly differently than you might be used to. When you use your debit card in the US, you can certainly make credit purchases. This means you can swipe your card at the grocery store, gas station, or any other place that accepts card payments. However, there's a catch when it comes to withdrawing cash from an ATM. Unlike in some other countries, in the US, you typically need a personal identification number, PIN, to make a withdrawal from an ATM using your debit card. If you don't have a PIN or if your card doesn't support PIN-based transactions, you won't be able to get cash from an ATM. It's essential to check with your bank or card issuer to ensure your card is set up for international use and to understand any fees associated with foreign transactions. So, to sum it up, while you can use your debit card for everyday purchases in the US, getting cash might require a bit of preparation with a PIN. Why is my card declined in the US? Ever experienced the frustration of your card being declined during a transaction in the US? It's a common issue, and there are a few reasons behind it. When you're shopping online or making any card-not-present transactions, accuracy is crucial. If you input the wrong information, such as your card number or expiration date, your card is likely to be declined. Even a minor typo can lead to a failed transaction. Moreover, your billing address plays a significant role. If the address you provide doesn't match the one associated with your card, the transaction might be rejected. So, always double-check the information you're entering to ensure it aligns with the details linked to your debit card. Additionally, insufficient funds can be a straightforward explanation for a declined transaction. If you're trying to make a purchase that exceeds your available balance, the card issuer will likely reject the transaction. It's essential to keep an eye on your account balance, especially when making significant purchases. In some cases, your card may be declined due to security measures. If the card company or bank detects unusual activity, they might block the transaction to protect you from potential fraud. This can happen when you're making purchases in unfamiliar locations or if your spending patterns deviate from the norm. How can I use my debit card in the USA? Using your debit card in the USA is a straightforward process, whether you're making purchases or withdrawing cash. For making purchases, simply swipe your debit card at any establishment that accepts card payments. When prompted, choose the credit option. Unlike in some countries where you might use a PIN for card transactions, in the US, you can usually sign for your purchase instead. If you need to withdraw cash from an ATM, the process is slightly different. Most ATMs in the US require a personal identification number, PIN, for debit card transactions. Insert your card, enter your PIN on the keypad, and select the amount you wish to withdraw. Remember, some ATMs may charge fees for withdrawals, so it's a good idea to check with your bank about any associated costs. It's crucial to inform your bank or card issuer about your travel plans before using your debit card internationally, including in the USA. This helps prevent any unexpected issues with transactions being flagged as potentially fraudulent. In essence, using your debit card in the USA involves swiping for purchases and entering your PIN at ATMs when withdrawing cash. Keep your PIN secure, be aware of potential fees, and notify your bank of your travel plans for a smooth experience. Why is my card getting declined internationally? Experiencing card declines during international transactions can be frustrating, but understanding the reasons behind it can help you navigate these situations more effectively. The most common cause of declined card transactions abroad is international transactions themselves. When you use your card in a foreign country or make purchases in a different currency, it may trigger security measures by your card company or bank. From their perspective, a sudden international transaction could be seen as suspicious activity. To mitigate this, inform your bank about your travel plans before embarking on your international journey. This proactive step allows them to note that your card might be used in different locations, reducing the likelihood of legitimate transactions being flagged as potential fraud. Another reason for card declines abroad is the use of an outdated or inactive card. Before traveling internationally, ensure that your card is not nearing its expiration date and that it is still active. Some banks automatically deactivate cards that haven't been used for an extended period to prevent unauthorized use. Additionally, having insufficient funds in your account can lead to declined transactions, whether domestic or international. Keep track of your account balance and make sure it covers your planned expenses during your travels. Lastly, some merchants or ATMs in foreign countries may have restrictions or compatibility issues with certain types of cards. It's advisable to carry an alternative payment method, such as a credit card, to ensure you have options in case your debit card faces compatibility issues.